Well, you've heard that chocolate is good for your heart health. Well, doctors say it's actually good for your brain health, too. Studies show chocolate is rich in anti-inflammatories, antioxidants, and in moderation, doctors say it can help slow memory decline for adults 50 to 69. Let's bring in Dr. Tom Pitts for more on this one. He's a board-certified neurologist to weigh in. Dr. Pitts, good morning to you, sir. Something tells me here there's some big caveats to this story, like my box of Junior Mints isn't gonna cut it. What's the truth about chocolate here?
Markie, good morning. I wish I could just eat the whole thing of Snickers ice cream bars and my brain would be okay. That would be phenomenal, and I would love to report that. But instead, chocolate is more of a vehicle to deliver something that is found across, frankly, more healthy foods called flavonoids. Flavonoids are these wonderful secondary phenol-based secondary metabolites that we find in things like parsley, onion, teas, all citrus fruits, right? And they're antioxidant, they're basically anti-inflammatory. We found positive effects in the brain. So chocolate is a delivery method for flavonoids. You could also just eat a bunch of citrus fruit and eat green leafy vegetables too, you know?
Oh, but where's the fun in that, though? No thanks.
Right.
So what kind of, is it dark chocolate that's best? And how often should we be consuming it to reap the benefits?
Here's the problem when we talk about processed food. You know, people think of processed food as putting things in, which often it is, and that's not good either. But the problem with this situation is the only chocolates that work here are ones that contain over 70% cocoa, which of course is the natural ingredient found in dark chocolates. The problem is because it has kind of a unique, strong, some would say overpowering taste, it is often removed in the processing of chocolate. So it's not just putting things in, we often take the good things out. So it's very common that you would get a piece of dark chocolate and it wouldn't have that flavonoids in it. It has to have over 70% cocoa in it.
And watching this video is kind of cruel at like 5:50 in the morning.
I know. I'm looking over here. I'm like, man, maybe I will have that chocolate.
It makes me want my grandma's fudge. Yeah. What does the research say exactly about the correlation between chocolate and brain health? Which specific areas of the brain are benefiting the most?
It's funny you say that. So like we actually can take this, chocolate has been looked at, I think, because we love it. We want a confirmation bias. We want it to be good so bad. It does help with things like migraine. We've shown that the caffeine in it can be helpful. It does help with things like memory and sharpness. However, the problem is the sugar. So if you take the balance of chocolate, if you eat just the right amount, which for us is like in moderation, maybe 1 or 2 pieces a day of dark chocolate, you're going to find that you have an anti-inflammatory effect, which benefits the whole brain and actually the whole body. If you go too far, now you're going to have a high sugar effect, and we know that insulin resistance is bad. So it's a tightrope, Markie, but if you walk it correctly, you're going to be looking at anti-inflammatory effects essentially for the whole brain.
Okay, a couple pieces a day. Don't have to tell me twice. And lastly, Dr. Pitts, I mean, we always talk about what else you have to be doing. Eating chocolate alone doesn't help improve brain function. So what more can we be eating? What else can we be doing to improve our overall health?
You know, I wish chocolate did the trick, or else I wouldn't have been the only 39-year-old on the soccer field yesterday, getting run over by these 20-year-olds yesterday in a rec game. You got to move. You have to move. You have to sleep, and preferably you're eating diets that are full of flavonoids aside from chocolate, right? Again, the less legs, the better, right? Fish have less legs than chickens. Chickens have less legs than cows and pigs. So you want to be eating fish, potentially poultry, non-frying techniques. Look at the Mediterranean and Atlantic diet, which NewsNation has highlighted before. I think it's a great guide to say, well, what should I be eating in general, 30,000 foot? Low inflammatory foods that are not processed, not fast foods. If you cannot cook, it's very hard to be healthy. White wine, olive oil, garlic in a pan, put things in there, let it just do its magic, don't add things. And if you can, reduce your salt intake as well. But this all should go and come in correlation with good sleep, movement, and of course, if you have mental health struggles, anxiety, depression, that's part of health too.
Yeah, all these things work in tandem. My husband bought some Girl Scout cookies this weekend. I'm hoping those Samoas that I ate with the dark chocolate drizzle will do the trick for me, Tom.
I hope so too. I mean, I may have put some Thin Mints frozen in a blender and mixed them with ice cream from time to time.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that'll fix my brain too. But
maybe we did, maybe we didn't. Love it. Dr. Tom Pitts, talk to you soon, my friend. Thanks so much as always.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.